All right, Shalom. This is your brother Shamar from Phoenix. With that being said, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QUADASH. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the brothers doing this work in truth and sincerity. And real quick, what I want to get into is this article, man, that came out just a few days ago. And you have other articles. You got that Elon Musk article, and what he plans to do. He wants to put connect your brain to a computer by via a microchip, man. So this world, as we know it, is transitioning to that phase, man. That phase of what? Of the mark of the beast. This is prophecy coming to life. Just like the Elder Tahar designated this year 2019 is the year of the Karagma, the year of the chip, man. I'm just gonna get into this article real quick. It says Swedish people are getting chip implants to replace cash credit cards because over there in Sweden they're transitioning to a cashless society, man, and that's gonna be worldwide pretty soon. I'm gonna keep on going. It says thousands of people in Sweden are having futuristic microchips implanted into their skin to carry out everyday activities and replace credit cards and cash. More than 4,000 people have already had the sci-fi like chips about the size of a grain of rice. And that is the mark of the beast right there. That is the microchip, man. Inserted into their hands with pioneers predicting millions will soon join them as they hope to take it global. And that's what the scripture says. I'm gonna bring out the scripture real quick. This is Revelations 13, starting at 16, and he called us all both small and great. So what did that article say? That he predicts that millions are going to take this ship. That's everyone. That's all, both small and great. That's talking about the millions, rich and poor, free and in bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So going back to the article, man, this is what that microchip is all about. It's all about the prophecy coming to pass, man. That we read in Revelation. I'm gonna read that back. More than 4,000 people have already had the sci-fi like ship about the size of a grain of rice inserted into their hands, with the pioneers predicting millions will soon join them as they hope to take it global. I'm just gonna continue down. It says, like glorified smartwatches, the ships help Swedes monitor their health, even place key cards to allow them to enter offices and buildings. So it's promoted as a benefit. It's promoted as something that's gonna aid you and make things more convenient for you, man. But that's the scriptures too. What does the scriptures say that Satan comes as an angel of light? So this Satan, the devil, the so-called white man, which he's the one that wants to implement this microchip for his world domination. He's presenting this microchip to the masses of people as a benefit, as a convenience, as something that will improve your life. With that, I'm gonna get 2 Corinthians 11 and 14. This is because the scriptures say that this devil is going to do that. To 2 Corinthians 11:14, it says, and no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. So he's promoting this thing as a benefit to you, as something that's going to help you out, as something that's going to be a benefit to your life and increase your life and help you do things easier and more conveniently. But that's just Satan coming in as an angel of light, man. And I'm gonna go back to the article. It says, they are particularly caught on, however, by enabling owners to pay in stores with simple swipe of the hand, a big deal in a forward-looking country that is moving toward eliminating cash. The microchips were pioneered by former body piercer Joan Austin, who calls his technology a moonshot, who told Fortune magazine he's been hit up by hopeful investors on every continent except Antarctica. So these investors, these men, the rich of this society, the elites, they're planning to take this global. With that, I want to get Micah 6 and 12. This is because the elites are ultimately controlling this ship, man, and they're putting the financial backing for the ship because it's a tool that they're going to use for their so-called New World Order. This is Micah 6 and 12, and it says, "For the rich men therefore are full of violence." That's some elites, and the inhabitants thereof have spoken lies, and their tongue is deceitful in their mouth. That's some elites, man. The rich men of this world, they're doing it for the destruction of you, Jakes, man. They're trying to get their that's Esau trying to get his birthright back. And let's go back to the article, man. It says they're talking about the investors, man. So the investors, these rich men, them elites are backing this 100%. They're backing the manufacturing of this ship. They're backing the distribution of the ship. They got them all ready, man. Because that's a way for them to enforce slavery upon the people and to benefit themselves, but they're going to sell it to you as a benefit unto you. And that's talking about the majority of the world is going to take a shit, but the elect will not, man. Tech will move into the body, the biohacks and turn out your funnel towards the mag. I am sure of that. Also, letting assist technology is safe, but that has not stopped alarm bells from ringing with some fearing a link to doubling cybercrime in the country. It just goes on talking about cybercrime. Liberty and the British science is based in Sweden praise the definitely exciting potential health benefits of accurate health measures from the inside the body. Think if the Apple Watch could measure things like blood glucose. So they're touting this device, Satan's device. They're advertising it, and they're presenting it to the majority of the world as a beneficial tool that's going to be useful in the longevity and in the enrichment of your life, man. And like we read in the Second Corinthians, that's Satan coming as an angel of light, man, to deceive the people. That's what he does. Was that I'm gonna get Revelation 12 and 19, going back to the scriptures. This is Revelation 12 and 19. 12 and 9, Salak. This is Revelation 12 and 9. It says, "And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan." That's a so-called white man. That's elite to this world. That's Esau Edom, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out to earth. The angels were cast out with him. So that's who deceives the whole world. Who is deceiving the whole world to be a slave unto him, man. This is all prophecy written in the Bible, but what the scripture said, he's ultimately going to be destroyed, man. Instead, I'm going to get Genesis 3 and 1. It says, "Now the serpent was more subtle than the beast of the field, which the Most High had made. And he said unto the woman, Yea, has Yahawah said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the tree of the garden, but the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, Yahawah said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. And the serpent said, Woman, ye shall not surely die, for Yahawah does know that day ye eat thereof, that ye shall be open, your eyes shall be open, ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil." So that's how they're implementing the ship in the same way, man. They're presenting to the people that it's gonna make you it's gonna improve you as a person. It's gonna give you access to information. It's gonna give you access to a easier society. It's gonna give you access to a better way of living. The serpent did to Eve, man. And that's how this so-called white man, who's devil, is going to present it to the masses of the people. With that, I'm going to get 2 Corinthians 1 and 3. This is 2 Corinthians 1 and 3, and it says, "Blessed be Yahawah, even the that is Slakia." Slakia, that's 2 Corinthians 11 and 3. It says, "But I fear lest by any means that the serpent begot Eve of subtlety, so your mind should be corrupted from the simplicity that is Yahawah. So that's once again that the serpent beguiled Eve. To subtlety, and that's what this so-called white man, this devil, these elites are doing, which is microchip, man. And going back to the article, it says the problem is one's going to switch down to this part right here. It says people have shown they're happy to give up privacy for convenience. So they're already accepting this as a way that's going to improve their life, that's going to make their life better. And that's exactly how these elites, exactly how this devil's going to sell it to the mass of the people. And for those that don't accept it, it's going to be, those elect men that don't accept it, he's going to be putting them to death, man. The ship is very convenient. So there you go. He markets it as a convenience. He markets it as something, as an improvement in your life. As something that you can't do without. So could we accept our data being shared very widely before we know the risks? The trend coincides with Sweden's march toward going cashless, with notes and coins making up just 1% of Sweden's economy. So only 1% of Sweden's economy is still based on cash transactions, or hard transactions like they like to call them. At the same time, the country has seen a dramatic decrease in some crimes, with just 2 bank robberies last year compared to 110 2008. So they're gonna market it, and they're gonna sell it to the mass of the people as someone that's gonna regulate crime. It's gonna make society better. It's gonna be an improvement, that the wave, so-called the wave of the future. But we are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. And this just an article to prove to you. You got that Elon Musk, going in with wanting to put a microchip to your brain and connect you to the internet. This is going on with the further proof that we are living in these last days, man. This mark of the beast, this microchip is just around the corner, man. There's no stopping it. And what the men of the Lord are gonna do, we have to prepare ourselves, and we have to prophesy to the people as a warning, whether they accept it or not, man. And we have to prepare our own selves for when that time comes. With that being said, man, hope this lesson was edifying. That one say Barakah to Yahawah, Barakah to Yahawashai, Barakah to Yahawah, Barakah to Yahawashai, Barakah to Yahawah, Barakah to Yahawashai. Shalom.